when we are totally it works best when we are totally stuck, when we are trapped. This is the difference between dating and marriage, right? I mean, you go out on a date with a guy and he picks his nose. You don't go out on another date. You're married to a guy and he picks his nose. Yeah, he has a heart of gold, don't touch the fruitcake, right? You find a way to be happy with what's happening. Now, what I want to show you is that if people don't know this about themselves, and not knowing this can work to our supreme disadvantage.
Okay. So yeah, that was just a little bit about how, like his example with marriage and dating, a little thing about a person and dating might be a no, but then when you're married and you're stuck with them, you accept the good things and focus on those. Okay, so yeah, and then what I've been thinking about is how a lot of times people set happiness as something in the future. Like maybe if once I go to college, I'll be really happy, like my life will be awesome. Or if you think of in the future, when I grow up and I have kids and I get married and I have a great job, then I'll be really happy. But if you think about it, happiness is more of something that you've had it in the past, you have it now, you have it in the future. They're just little moments of time that, I guess, to some people kind of make your life worthwhile. So, I don't know, I just thought it was interesting with thinking about how whether it's environmentally created or if it's just within your mind or if it's something that's more permanent. So I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on it. Here are some more questions about happiness, and I was kind of brainstorming about it. If it's something kept once obtained, is happiness a point of time in the future? Can you make happiness? Do you need outside influences to be happy? Has happiness changed over time? How? Because I was kind of thinking with outside influences and people being happy. In the old days, you couldn't say, oh, I'm watching TV, I'm happy, or oh, I'm riding my bike, I'm happy. Like, a long time ago, they didn't have bikes, but they were still able to be happy. So I was kind of thinking about that. Has happiness changed? Can you buy happiness? Because a lot of people strive so hard to get money, but then if you kind of think you can't buy happiness, then why would they strive so hard for the money when a lot of people can be happy when they're poor and they just have their family? What makes you happy and what exactly qualifies as happy? Is kind of just appeasement with your life and satisfaction happiness, or is it like more than that? Is it having a lot of value, not wanting to change anything about your life? Would that be happiness? So I don't know if anybody has any thoughts on any of these questions, or the last one. Taylor?
The changing over time and then the striving so hard for wealth, I think those kind of go together. Society has evolved. Society has become a generally more materialistic society over the years. So I think those two ideas go together in the sense that because more material goods are being provided to the public and because they start getting more and more expensive, some people tend to think that the more money you have, the more you can buy, the more materials you have, and the more happy you'll be because you're so used to having the materials that that's all you know.
Yeah, and he talked about in his video about how if you have like a mall full of Buddhas who are happy with their life, they're not going to go out and buy stuff. So our economy kind of tries to motivate you to think, oh, if you get this newest car, or this newest house, you'll be happy. But in reality, you can just be happy with yourself and your life. Yeah. And